It's all the new Republicans and Democrats. What is it? Democrats. That's it. What up, yo? It's Big Word Little Thought. We're coming to you with our 45th episode, all right? That's a long time. This is Colton Hunt. He's to my left for the audio listeners. I am Keith Yap, and we're here to, I guess just bullshit and add some levity to you sad fucks' lives.
I was going to say we're here to entertain you, but today I'm really here to entertain myself.
Hey, that's what we always do every time.
As most times. Very rarely do we set out with the goal of, I wonder what people really want to listen to. And if we do, normally it's still, we're selfish individuals, and it'll get turned around to how we want it to be.
This is definitely a podcast of narcissists, for sure.
In a way. But that's what you love us for. And by, maybe.
Look at our lovable faces. All right. I don't know. That's good. I like that timing there.
Yeah,
that was clean.
Good. It was good.
Like I said, everybody, since the past, 4 episodes? 4 that we've done video?
My fidget cube.
4 videos, 4 podcasts
or 5.
or episodes, 4 or 5. We do a lot of visual stuff now, even though we're sitting down and just, just existing right here, really. But, if you miss some of the visual gags or the bits or whatever.
Okay. Not to cut him off, but he told me 2 episodes ago that I needed more artwork in here, right? I've got a picture from 1956 of Johnny Cash and Elvis Presley standing next to each other at the Texas Coliseum when Elvis was opening for Johnny.
Oh, what a pimp. That's awesome.
And I won it at an auction.
You wanted an auction? What?
I wanted it at an auction. It was for the Special Olympics. It really wasn't that much.
The Special Olympics?
Yeah.
Aren't all Olympians special?
I would say so.
Sorry, that was a quick aside. I'm sorry.
And I don't know. I might try to put it literally right back there where that light is. So it's always in frame. So there's at least some piece of art in here. This room is rather dull.
But it's cool, though. I like the wood. It's
cool when you're in here.
Cool, you know what I mean?
But when you're on the video, all you can see is the gray and black. But if you're at our angle, there's reds. Yeah. And really,
staring
there's
at a video
reds.
camera right in front of our fucking faces.
There's a lava lamp that never gets turned on anymore.
We have really been slacking off on the lava lamp.
It's not that
I haven't turned it on. Past 4 episodes, I think.
I know it's really killed our vibe.
It has?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't know. I've liked our vibe. I think we've been decent.
We have. We also, me and Colton really. You brought it up to me. We're going to switch the schedule up on you guys a little bit, just because our priorities are changing, just slightly.
Keith's going to be a father.
To the Antichrist. No, I think correct me if I'm wrong. You said we're going to release an episode every other week. Correct?
Yeah, so it's an experiment. It's a running experiment.
Okay, it's an experiment, everybody. It's not a new schedule change.
No, it is a new schedule change.
It's an experiment, everybody. It's not a new schedule change.
It's going to be a schedule change, but we just don't. Okay. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with 2 weeks. I say I like I'm the one that gets to make all the decisions.
You do.
I don't know. I don't know whether Keith will agree
I'm
that
with it.
Every other week is better, or maybe even just doing a long ass crazy podcast once a month.
The once a month thing's kind of weird.
You think that's too slow?
That's too slow, yeah.
Okay, so we'll probably end up sticking with every other week, but
yeah. So schedule change.
It gives us some time to do something else.
Okay.
Hopefully
that we're doing.
That'll be good.
You nerds.
We're always doing something for you.
And if
you want to know why Daddy hasn't been home the last 3 nights?
Yeah, if that means patting our own back, you know what I mean? We're still helping out the community, I guess. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh, yeah, there was a picture of Jack Nicholson. That was
The Shining?
That was on the... No, it's just him as an actor. He's like... It's not even
old or young?
Midlife.
Okay, so he's still kind of holding it together.
Yeah, and he's like smoking a cigar, and he's like a crazy face. And it said, it's like some quote about you can't judge me or something, And I was like, if it didn't have the silly quote on it, I would have bid on that one too.
I like how you said silly quote. Like silly is like definitely a slur to developmentally disabled people.
What? Is it
They're letting all the sillies out in this motherfucker.
Is it really?
No, I don't know.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it's one of the best ones, though. Like, hey, go get that silly fucker up. He's stinking up my gas station. Like,
Oh
whatever,
my God.
you know?
He's sticking up my gas
Stinking.
station? Oh,
Sorry.
stinking. I was
Stinking.
about to say, he's robbing us. No.
What are you talking about? This autistic asshole's robbing us? What's he got, a Pez dispenser?
Oh my gosh. They are strong. They can flick those things, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
man, I wanted
That
you.
is- I am
you know,
going
when
straight
you
to
said
hell.
the Jack Nicholson quote, I wanted you to be like, "And no one can do me," but you didn't, and I'm glad you
I
didn't.
donated money to a good cause, and here we are making light of them. It's
I
funny,
think that's
though.
the reason you can make light of it is because you donated. Right?
Pay to make fun of people.
Come on, dude.
That reminds me of
You know-
Mr. Robot.
You know, there's so many people that you need to like dish out maybe a couple 20s to because you've made fun of them so fucking hard.
Yeah. But there's a couple people that owe me money, too. That's all
For
I'm
sure.
going to say
For
about
sure.
it. There's like, but the My Robot reference was like this really rich dude was just going down like under the bridge in Chicago where these homeless people were, and he was just paying this one guy like $400 or $500 just beat the shit out of him.
Oh hell yeah!
And he just
My
give
man's
him
a masochist.
yeah he just give him like $500 and then just beat him. And normally it was just it wasn't too bad. It was no, getting whipped is never fun. But he was always fine. And then one day he came in there and handed him $1,000.
No, he's like beat me. I mean, comatose.
Yeah, he beat him like almost. I think he actually killed him.
Hell yeah!
So no, hell no! You gotta
Is
get
it a
your
TV
money.
show?
Yeah,
Hell yeah! Then. Yeah, get that
I
paper.
forgot
though.
you like The Sopranos.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Don't
I felt
die
good.
for the
I
paper.
felt good. No, don't do that.
That's kind of pointless. Unless you have people that are going to get I just like whacked this on the. Anyways.
Oh, no, my watch.
Oh no!
No, it felt good when I handed you that envelope. That was paid in full. It wasn't a half. Wasn't light. I was like, yeah.
I knew as soon because you referenced those envelopes better not be light.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew he was thinking about it.
I literally got the envelope. The
envelope.
I got that envelope from my work, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to stuff this full of money. Because I'm a nerd, for sure.
I don't know if that's a nerd thing. I think that's just more like that's almost a primal urge to have resource. You want to have the resource.
For sure. I think it's just like the whole thing of like having the envelope, you know what I mean?
Holding the envelope. Is it
Hold-
envelope?
Envelope.
Is it foyer? Foyer?
Oh, God. Envelope is, I don't know, man. You're
Is
right.
it an envelope?
I've just watched. Envelop is a completely different word, I think. But I've watched too much of The Sopranos. You're right. Like, there's something about it. Like, as soon as, like, I got all the payments for the shirts, set the envelope aside, a dear friend of mine's birthday's coming up, and I was like, I'm just going to give her a package. just some cash.
Just some cash.
Just some cash.
I mean,
And
that
did.
would make me happy. On my
Exactly.
birthday, if I just got a big wad, even if it was ones, if it just
Oh,
looked
no,
like
that-
a lot of money,
So happy, dude.
you just look, oh,
Man.
yeah,
I think I'm going to do
money.
that. I think I'm going to do that. Just give her a
Is that
bunch
going to
of
be you as you get
ton of
old? You're going to
ones.
be that uncle? You're going to be that?
Yeah, just fucking throwing Benjis at my nephews.
yeah.
Just be like, here, you're 7. Happy birthday. Yeah, I almost did it. I didn't do it, though. Fanook.
Fanook.
Yeah, that's Italian for that word. But,
Is it really?
yeah, it's a slur.
Oh, so now you're just
So is
doing it in other
Moulignan.
languages.
So is Moulignan and Ditsun. And
Ditsun sounds Thai.
Ditsun is the word for burnt,
Oh,
if you need context.
I got you.
It's terrible.
Got
Like I
you.
said, watch too much Sopranos. I wish I was Italian, honestly.
You know, I was going to say you need to get out of like a really nice car. Like someone's opening the door for you and it starts playing like the little, when they're strumming the violins or whatever it is.
Yeah. Oh, dude, no. First off, everybody, if you need a suggestion for music, especially classical music, there's a video on YouTube. I liked it. It's called Music That 19th Century Villains Ponder To, or something like that. Really close to that.
You know what? This actually made me think of something that I wanted to tell you earlier when we were walking outside.
Tell me.
We should do playlists. we should get on each, make a playlist on our YouTube.
Okay.
And just of stuff that we like a playlist of music that we like, a playlist of comedy that we like, a playlist of horror stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Just more content for people.
That would be super sweet.
And it's easy.
Also, we're kind of sucking our own dicks doing that.
I mean, not really.
I know. It's content no matter what.
Maybe people like it. If they don't, I don't know if we can monitor how many people click on playlist views. But anyways, I just thought it'd be cool.
Could.
If you think it'd be cool, let us know. If you don't think it'd be cool,
we're gonna do it anyway.
Probably. But also let us know still.
Whatever. Don't interact with us. I'm sick of you guys.
But
quit listening to the podcast, assholes.
Let us go home.
Yeah, please.
We just want to be free.
I live here now. I don't want to. They don't feed me enough.
That is not true. Actually, I don't think you've ate anything at our house in a while.
You're right. I don't like eating food at people's houses.
You haven't like partaken of any snack food or anything.
I've been trying to calm down on the snacks.
He quit smoking, and then now no snacks.
It's crazy because I've lost weight after quitting smoking.
Did you?
Yeah, and that's like normally.
I just realized that's like offensive.
Yeah,
I've lost weight after smoking.
Did
you?
Definitely. I went right through it though. I was like, "That's fine, man. I know how I sit."
You look good.
Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Go fuck it.
It's loose. It's loose.
It was tight at one point. Yes. At one point, but usually it's the absolute opposite. People quit smoking cigarettes,
and you always gain weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've always heard. You gain weight because cigarettes. The nicotine makes you not hungry.
Yeah, it's an appetite suppressant. But now I just use apple cider vinegar to.
You know, he told me that the other day that apple cider vinegar would curb your appetite a little bit.
It does.
And I didn't believe him, so I bought some and tried it, but it kind of does.
Does a little bit.
Not a whole lot for me.
It's you got to psych yourself into it mainly, man. You know,
you got to make yourself believe it, and then it works.
Yeah, and if like I really want an extra kick, I'll get a cup of coffee and be like, all right.
Oh, coffee always does it for me.
Yeah, I'm ruined. But
coffee makes me not hungry at all.
This morning, dude, woke up, went to the gas station, got a Bavarian cream-filled chocolate-covered donut, you know what I'm talking about? And a cup of coffee.
I know what you're speaking on.
Son, I was so happy this morning, bro. I eating that mother. Ooh!
He's rolling into work. It's going to be a good day.
I swear to God, man.
It's going to be a good day today.
Having a blast, dude. Listening to rap music, loving it. I've been listening to a lot of rap.
And then you pulled up to work.
Yeah, and then it all went right into the ground. For sure, it sucked dick, but it's fucking money. I gotta have it right now.
Oh gosh! Speaking of money, that's kind of a good segue. I've got to have some money coming in.
Are you talking about physical money? What are you talking about here?
Physical,
money we
digital,
about?
all the types of money. So this episode, I kind of wanted to talk about NFTs. But specifically in the form of like music. I keep looking past the camera. I'll eventually get over it.
Colton, what is an NFT?
Well, you know the answer to that. So what is an NFT, Keith? You just bat it back to me again. I don't know the answer.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's a no. It is a NFT stands for one of my least favorite words ever: non-fungible tokens.
Yeah, and don't ask me what that means. You can Google what fungible means.
What the fuck is that word?
I don't know. I'm
what
sure.
What the fungible is that word?
There's a reason they picked those words.
I figured it out.
But I can tell you in layman's terms what it means. And so a non-fungible, frangible token is...
it's fungible, people. It's not frangible.
It doesn't fragment.
It does not fragment.
A non-fungible token is something in the digital world. It can be literally like your imagination's the limit. But as long as it exists as something in the digital realm, tweets can be non-fungible tokens. Photos, videos.
Oh, man. Porn's going to be so expensive.
Literally, it could be. Specifically, what we're talking about, audio recordings.
Okay.
Can be non-fungible tokens. But not just tweets, but posts on any social media or any, like, Reddit posts.
But what you're saying, though, is that this singular thing, this singular digital piece of information, I guess?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
Basically, if you imagined it like...
You know how there's serial numbers on bills?
Yeah, imagine like either a serial number or if you wanted a more like analog version of that, a title. Like your car has a title
right.
to it. So that's what lets you say that you own the car. Like the car is there.
Okay.
But what makes you say that you own the car is the title saying that you own the car. Without it, it's just a car, right?
Yeah.
Well, in the digital world, everything getting replicated constantly. Like the streaming services they're replicating the same source file and sending it out how many ever times to whoever's listening.
And it's worth how much ever.
And people can record it. Like they could use apps like we're using to record this and record the sound onto their own and then release it on YouTube or remix it and release it.
Right.
So none of it has any value up until they came out with the non-fungible tokens, which basically it lets you, like Keith says, serialize in a way. You put like a stamp on an instance of something. And that instance now has this stamp, and then you file it away in, specifically right now, the Ethereum blockchain. There are other blockchains that you can file it away in. Now, that is a cryptocurrency blockchain. So
the Ethereum blockchain is cryptocurrency.
Yeah, but you're probably asking like why do you need to put it on a cryptocurrency block? That's money. That's about money and stuff. But why does it matter? Well, because the way cryptocurrency is even like quantified in itself is you say that you had a transaction with somebody and you just blurt it out there to the world. And then all of these miners, these blockchain miners, are going to try to piece that transaction in with a list of other transactions. And they're running what's called a reverse hash function on all of these numbers to meet a certain number that the system says it has to have. So whenever they get all the stuff together and they find the right variable on the hash function to equate the right number, that's filed away in the block.
I don't function real well on hash either, but okay, I get it.
Then that's filed away in the block, and basically what that means is it's registered. Now, how many ever people see that it never goes away. All the blockchains, like Ethereum, someone put it in a point of view I never heard before. Like the energy it takes to maintain the Ethereum blockchain is as much as like Puerto Rico uses every day.
Yeah, it's a ton.
And that's just for the Ethereum block. Bitcoin blockchain's bigger. But Ethereum has like its own universe and stuff. I've tried to look into it. That's not a subject I want to touch on. That's a whole nother ballpark. But basically, the groundbreaking thing is, for artists specifically, you can make an album, a single, or a package of album, real world things all together as an NFT bundle. So basically, a good comparison is, you remember Martin Shkreli?
Martin Shkreli.
He's the big pharma guy.
Oh, yeah.
That hiked the insulin prices up where everybody got pissed. He's in jail now. He's the one that bought the Wu-Tang Clan album. They only made one.
That's how I knew that name. Okay.
Yeah, they only made one of that album.
Bought it for like $1 million.
Yeah, he bought it for like more than that. It was a lot.
It might have been $2 million.
It was a lot of money. But whatever he bought it for, it was the only instance of it. It was scarce. It's worth money. It's an asset almost now.
Right.
Well, this allows you to take an instance of your album or potentially the masters for your album and quantify them as like an NFT, saying that the streams will all still be streams, but you own you own it.
The source of the streams.
Basically.
Okay.
Well, it is kind of what I'm gathering. I could be wrong. I might eat my words on that. That might be truly buying the masters.
Okay.
So there's a weird ground of trying to understand like whether or not it's like buying the rights to the song, like the masters, so basically the rights to the song. Like once you own the masters,
it's yours.
You basically get all the credit and stuff, which is what Scooter Braun did to Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Anyways,
what Michael Jackson did to the Beatles.
It happens. Be careful with where your masters go. But it's an instance of the asset that then gives it value. Whereas before, it's just another stream. Somebody could post it on YouTube. Another example, so it kind of frames to make more sense. The NBA started dealing with this last year. Maybe even the year before last. I'm not sure. I think it's called Top Shots, NBA Top Shots.
I know what you're talking about.
Where you can buy clips of videos in NFT format. And like a clip of LeBron James, it's all over YouTube. You can find it right now and just watch it. You can just sit there and watch it. A clip of him dunking sold for like $300,000.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but they own that clip. Like that's a
The
tangible
NBA
clip.
does.
Not anymore.
Okay.
The guy that bought it does.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that clip is not the only clip, but that is the only clip with value because it's scarce and trackable.
This is deep.
It's weird. I don't know all the answers. I never do.
Oh, we never claimed to.
And but I wanted to talk about this because if things keep going the way they're going, then artists specifically will, in a way, be able to have another avenue to make money. Kings of Leon is doing something with it right now. They're doing like an album they're selling as an NFT, and I think for a limited time, it's only going to be NFT. Like it's only going to be that one that goes out for a limited time. I could be wrong. I think it's only a limited time. It's an NFT, and then it comes to streaming services. But you'll always own the first digital copy, and it's always going to be known as that.
Tool should have just held out until right now to release all
You
this
know,
stuff.
Maynard is probably like, son of a bitch.
I missed out all this money, man, on all of it.
But yeah, but they're bundling it with real things. Like it's in an auction, I think is how they're doing it. Like they're trying to get the price up. They want to see what people are willing to pay, you know?
Okay.
So you get the first copy digitally. It's not the masters, but it's the first copy, trackably the first copy. And they don't have to make CDs anymore because who listens to CDs anymore? And you get the first digital copy as well as front row tickets to any show they do, period.
Damn.
And you also get to be flown out to hang out with them or something.
Sounds like not a fun time.
You know, I know people always want to hang out with the band and stuff, but for the band, imagine just some random person just coming to hang out with. Like, it's cool, like,
hey,
if your
dude,
friends, you know, they like your music.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
come
but
hang out with us.
So it's in an auction, but you don't have to pay with crypto.
All right, you pay with physical. I
You
understand.
can pay with any form of currency. That's another
Credit.
That's another blockage that a lot of people seem to be missing. Is like, you can buy digital assets with real currency, just like you can buy physical assets with digital currency. Okay. Like a currency is just a currency. It's just a store. It's not even a store of value. It's a representation of a note of value.
Right.
So it'll equate to certain amounts in other currencies and certain value levels of different things.
Of course.
But what do you think? Do you think that's going to be like a maintainable future? Do you think you're going to see where more and more artists are coming out with NFTs?
All right, so make sure I've just understood the facts.
Okay.
An
The
NFT,
facts as I know them, at least.
Right. NFTs, non-fungible tokens,
Right.
are pretty much just a source, right? It's a thing, okay? It's a digital thing.
Yeah, I'm not going to say it's a source necessarily, but it's a trackable single instance.
Okay,
So
it's an instance. It's a single trackable or traceable instance, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you make money off of that?
The same way that other things, when they're scarce, become valuable. It just depends.
It's just the scarcity of it.
Really, I mean, it's
just one singular event.
Scarcity and desire.
Yeah, of course. Well,
That's it.
That makes everything.
Right.
Okay.
So, but it is because since it's a trackable version of the album, it would be like, it'd be like if they were making CDs.
Okay.
But one CD had a certain serial number that everybody liked. Like it was like that song Jenny. It's 8675309. That's the 8000 whatever 8675309
Is
CD.
a really I got
That's
you.
the serial number on the back of the CD.
Okay.
So therefore, it's important because
It represents. It holds meaning.
The song. So I mean, it's like that where it's like you could make it have meaning for whatever reason.
Right.
You could code into it.
Okay. I follow now. Well, I think the most profitable way would to be just release singles, right?
Well, I think ultimately we're all moving towards a single-driven market, anyways. Because
that's a shame.
Well, I talked about this on the Proving Grounds thing I did a while back, where we had like a whole episode on what was the point of albums, and it was really because the media limitations. I tried to say physical and media. There's a media, the media, the physical media limitations.
Okay.
If you're from Italy, tell me what I just said right there. We don't have that anymore.
True.
What's the limitation? It's a phone. Like,
yeah.
if you wanted to make a 3,000 song album,
and every song is like 3 seconds long,
you could totally do that.
Oh,
I wouldn't.
So awesome.
I mean, I don't think I would ever listen to it, but
no, definitely not. 3,000? No, fuck that.
But
It's only a 30-minute CD.
if you look at
No.
carry the wine. If you look at like what a lot of the rock people are doing right now, at least. I mean, even like rappers, like when an XXX was alive, I think he was one of the first ones that started doing it, where they'd release a single, release a single, and then here comes an album with all 3 of those singles on it.
Yeah.
Later, but it's only like 5 or 6 songs.
Yeah, it's been a thing for.
And then the album comes out, and it's got like a lot of songs that were on the 5 or 6 song EP on it. And so in the end, you only ever wrote like 13 songs, but
it's just recycling.
But you got like 7 or 8 releases out of it,
right?
And because there's no reason to release a whole album anymore, unless you're wanting it for longevity purposes.
Right.
Because if you're going to release a single, it's like, oh, I've released a single this month. That means like every quarter I need to release a single, or whatever. But if I release a 12-song album, I can wait a year or 2.
Right.
You know, Kendrick Lamar, it's been how many?
1,000 days?
It's been a long time since he's came out with an album. So, at least in the music world.
Right.
But you could NFT.
That's crazy.
You could NFT certain songs off of an album.
Right.
You know, like.
But not the whole album.
Right. Or do the whole album.
The whole album and then singles off of it.
Yeah. And you could NFT whatever.
This is intricate.
So somebody could technically own the whole, like, the way I like to look at it is it's like a first edition of a card. Like, there's other editions of the card.
Right.
So that same card is still out there.
But it's not the first one to be printed.
But it's not the first edition.
Yeah.
So, but you could have numerous first editions of the card too. But you can have the first edition that was printed, and then you have the rest of the line. So there's numerous ways to do the NFT thing. Like, you can have multiple traceable copies of the same thing. Like, you could sell 10 NFTs of your album. They won't be as valuable because there's 10. They're not as scarce.
I'm following now. I get it. Okay. Well, so I guess for musicians at our level, I guess, we would have to NFT, make like live performances NFT, right? You could make a video, correct? Like
holy shit! Yeah, I never thought about it. But if you had
like
someone,
a live show, oh yeah, we played at fucking Growlers 3 weeks ago. Guess what? It's right here.
And that could be smart too, because in the front end, you might not make any money off of it.
Nah, here's how you do it. Here's how you make money off of it. This is my brain.
Okay, I'd like to hear this.
You play a song that you only play one time ever. Once ever.
That's actually pretty brilliant, because it kind of plays into what I was going to say too.
Spit it. Pop off.
When you're first starting,
let them have it, hell.
You're not going to have any intrinsic value on the market. Like, you're not radio.
There's no demand.
So no one's going to come after you and be like, if Radiohead did what you just said tomorrow, that's like some Grateful Dead level stuff.
That's exactly what it is.
And then you'd be able to say, well, this is the only time they've ever played it. They're never going to play it again.
Ever.
And it's going to be worth a lot of money because it's Radiohead. You, as a growing artist, no one's going to think, okay, well, he did this song. Who cares?
Yeah.
You know, and you could technically do that with covers. I don't know where you get legally with doing that with covers, because it's not your song, but it's your version of the song.
So it's
you
fair
owe,
game, right?
But you owe like royalties. But do you? So I don't know. That's a weird thing I have to look into. But as a young band, you could do what he's saying and hold it. Don't sell it yet.
Yeah, just keep it for a while.
Because if you do ever hit it big, then you could say, here's an NFT of us when we first started. Because if someone really loves your band, my God, I want to be the guy that owns the only copy of when
first performance.
Yeah, Highly Suspect first started playing, which they kind of suck now. But
bad example. Okay, that's fine.
if you wanted to be the guy that owned the Star Spangled Banner solo from Jimi Hendrix, if it was on video.
Yeah, Woodstock, yeah.
Yeah, but you want the tape. You don't want it on the,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
When the family of Jimi Hendrix, even this opens up a whole nother can of worms. The family of Jimi Hendrix, or whoever
Are
has the
entitled to
original
royalties
tape,
from that.
could make the digital version,
Mm-hmm.
NFT the digital version.
Right.
So that's a first edition version digitally of the Star Spangled Banner being
I like
played.
that.
The Star Spangled Anthem
I like
being
that,
played
actually.
by Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. How much does it just change it? Just put an E at the end of everything?
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea, though. Damn, that I didn't even.
That kind of reshapes everything.
I said that, and I didn't even think about like, oh yeah, just hold on to it for a while. Why would? Yeah, brilliant. Man.
Well, I mean,
That's
even
fucking
people from
brilliant.
the past can come out like
Yeah, Prince or Eazy-E or
Eazy-E is a great example because or Tupac, all of the people that died young, even XXX, even though he's not, I don't want to put him on the same level as like I don't want to put him on the same level as like Tupac, but
you're right.
I don't know if he's quite that legendary. But anyways,
Definitely not.
The families of those people could NFT all kinds of stuff.
True.
Think about, this gets weird. Think about if you were the family member of whoever it was and you have a home video of them just goofing around at a birthday party. You say you don't want the whole video out. You clip it to whatever you want, doesn't matter. You NFT that video clip and you announce, I've got a limited edition, one only video clip of Tupac at his 16th birthday. How many people are going to be like,
holy fuck, I got to buy that right now.
I want that for my collection.
For sure, dude. That's brilliant.
You could go back and do that with anything.
Okay, so, all right. So you literally could do it with I'm anything pretty much.
Yeah. Like Jack Dorsey, the founder of Twitter, did it with a tweet.
That's smart. He's a smart man, I guess. He's the founder of Twitter.
He did his very first tweet. It's like, this is my tweet or whatever. It's something stupid, but it's the first tweet from the founder of Twitter. So, and he like NFT'd it and auctioned it off for like a charity or something. So,
okay, so what is the process of making something an NFT?
Now that's something I don't know a whole lot about. From what I understand, it should be something as simple as doing a Bitcoin transaction.
Okay.
So all you have to do to make it an NFT is follow some basic rules on the Ethereum blockchain of like how to label it, how to do, and then you pay money to the blockchain miners.
Okay.
It's a fee that goes out, and it's not extravagant. Like it's probably going to be less than $100 every time.
Okay.
And then it gets factored into the next ledger bundle or block, and then as soon as it gets approved as being a part of the next block, then it's an NFT. Whatever it is, that serial code is saying that it's in there now. So then,
I thought you didn't know it. I thought you didn't know how it.
Well, I don't know that for sure.
There
could be some more, steps.
Definitely.
I guess my main topic was what we've been discussing is like the ramifications. Like, what does it like for younger artists, smaller artists? It probably doesn't mean anything on the front end, but there could be like some long-term nest egg benefits to having a couple NFTs. Because you never know what could happen, and even the crappy little video clips, like if you're on tour and you're just recording a little video, like this is us
behind
here
the scenes,
yeah, those could be worth because fans want that stuff. Like if you could get something like that from Sublime
with Rome,
yeah, like when they're just hanging out, you'd be like,
that'd be cool.
That's awesome.
That would be man. Damn, it's almost like limitless.
It's completely limitless. I think it is because. Any post you've made on the internet, any digital content that has been created, can be turned into an NFT. Just about anything. I don't think there's a limit.
I'm finna turn all my Facebook quotes, posts, or whatever into NFTs.
But like you said earlier, images too.
Yeah, you mean porn?
Someone could NFT the Mona Lisa.
Oh, dude. What a baller move. That's badass.
I don't know who. I'm sure there'd be some legal moves if I just tried to NFT the Mona Lisa.
It'd never go through.
because it's only as valuable as where it comes from. Like I guess me and you could technically NFT an instance of the Mona Lisa that we found on Google. But who's going to want to pay for a random Google image search NFT? They're going to want a high quality, high resolution museum upload from either the museum or the family, and that's it.
I think I know what I want to NFT first.
What?
All right. This is you might not know this one, but Booker T was shooting a promo for, I think it was WCW. I could be wrong. And it might have been, I don't know anymore. I don't know which federation or whatever branch of wrestling.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I didn't know what WCW was.
He's doing a promo and he's
Wednesday.
talking to Hulk Hogan. And at the end, he just lets out the N-word.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And you can tell.
And
like,
you
he's
see
sad.
him like,
he's like, and turns around because the woman, I don't remember the woman that was standing next to him, but he like turned into her and she was just like,
it's all right, bud.
and just patting him.
Yeah, I want to NFT that,
That'd be dope.
but I got to buy the rights to it.
I mean, it all depends on. It's like Parmesan cheese.
No, this is what you do.
Because you could say you got Parmesan cheese, but if it
It's
didn't
not the
come from
actual-
the Parmigiano or whatever region of Italy, then it's not real Parmesan. Anyways,
How about this? How about it's a video of me watching that and reacting, and then I'd turn that into
you
an
could do
NFT.
that. You could definitely NFT a reaction.
Damn, dude.
Ninja and all of these other Twitch people could NFT stuff,
Holy fuck.
and all their little fans would be fighting
would
over it.
suck
Oh, they'd be fighting
all
over it.
the dick to get it.
Because you'd have it in a special desktop folder. You'd still have to store it digitally. You'd never have it in the real world unless you got one of those shitty Kodak picture frames that are the digital and just have it playing on the wall constantly.
Oh my god. Damn.
I wonder if anybody's NFT'd 9/11 yet.
Holy shit.
You know that's going to happen. It's
Well,
the
they
internet.
better.
Somebody's going to
fucking
NFT
better.
that video clip where they're like, "Oh my god!" Like someone's going to NFT that. I'm sorry if that seems bad, but somebody's definitely going to NFT that.
I mean, capitalism, baby. Jesus, dude.
Dude, someone can NFT the picture of that monk burning on the ground
Oh
at
my
Tibet.
god, yeah.
The one that
dude.
Rage used on the
Yeah,
album
that's-
cover.
Damn, I don't know if I'm cool with that. I don't know. But
You could do it.
Good, you're right. What
I'm-
about, could you, you couldn't, I know I hate I hate saying NFT so much, but could you NFT like public domain stuff?
I don't know. Because it gets weird because you're only, from what I understand, you're not like paying for the rights of all of the images. Because it's physically impossible to do because they're still going to be on Google searches from where
Right.
other people upload
No
them.
scarcity.
But you can only NFT a certain instance. So therefore, like I said before, I'm pretty sure it's only as valuable as whoever did it
Mm-hmm.
and like how truly scarce is the thing. Like how valuable would it be for me to buy an NFT of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of something that would just really like the old YouTube logo, or like something.
Oh my god.
That's not public domain. I got to NFT a recording of some old blues guy singing an old blues
When
song.
the Saints go marching in, it's public domain.
Yeah, so I mean, how valuable would that be? But if the New
Not at
Orleans
all.
Saints, as a team,
Yeah.
NFT'd a version of that song, even
It'd
if
be
it,
more valuable.
even if
because
it
of
was a
them.
public domain recording of it,
It'd be more
it'd be
valuable.
more valuable because it came from the Saints. But of course, if an organization like that did it, they'd probably, actually get someone to record it for them. So
That's fucking nuts, dude. Damn, it's so layered. Like,
it could be anything. It's crazy. That's why I wanted to talk about it. I was explaining this to Riley earlier. He didn't think it was a good idea, but
Riley texted me earlier today.
yeah, he was wanting to go get dinner when we were done. But it's already
Not
8
gonna
o'clock.
happen.
So rip Riley.
Yeah, I told him we could hang out maybe this weekend or something. He's like, "You want to get food?" I was like,
It's all Riley wants to do, man. Is get food.
"Why?"
That's his favorite pastime.
It's his favorite present time too. Obviously.
Oh my!
I mean, it's one of my favorite present times too. But Jesus, man, show some fucking discipline.
He does like to eat out a lot.
That's fine, dude. I understand. Like a lot of people are against cooking at home, and I don't understand why.
Well, he's not even against cooking at home. I just think he enjoys
socializing.
I think that's really it.
That's understandable.
That's really it.
He's a lonely guy.
Aren't we all?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, guys. I think we're done. Good talking to you.
All right.
Nope. Yeah, I'm sorry. I kind of I dead-ended that one. I don't know, man.
Follow
the
us on
NFT,
social media.
Yeah, right. Yeah, do the plugs.
Yeah,
All right, just go ahead. All right, we're gonna wrap up soon. So
we actually probably will wrap up soon. We're already 40 minutes in.
Damn, this has gone by. Why is that update or reminder still on the damn screen?
Because I've got to make it go away. I got to fertilize the clover, dude.
What clover is that? Does that mean like are you pumping your seed into something? What are you doing now?
No, I sowed some clover seed in the dog pen.
Oh, okay.
And I need to put fertilizer on it. So it's gonna have to wait till tomorrow now.
What? Why can't you do it at night?
I mean, I can. It's not going to.
That's just being.
I've got to tear this interface out.
That's being true
and
to yourself.
set all that up. I've got to make sure it functions, so I can tell this guy whether or not I can do it.
You got all the cables labeled.
No,
That's a weird. Cables labeled.
I know.
You got to label them cables, dude.
I do have to label them cables.
I don't like that.
Label the cables.
I don't like label the cables. I don't like the word fungible.
Cable them labels. Fungible.
I used to like the word serendipitous, but now I don't like that word anymore.
Why?
I don't know.
What is wrong?
I've heard it too many times, I think.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
How many times do you hear serendip? Who says that? I don't ever hear that word. I read. What do you read that says serendipity? H.P. Lovecraft.
Nothing. Does not. He never. I think he's only said that maybe like 3 or 4
with the
times.
Book of the Seven Seals or whatever it is you're talking about.
No, they don't say that either.
Seven Swords.
I gotta bring that to you. Book of the 5 Rings.
5 Rings. Yeah, I said the Book of the
Seven Seals. Oh man, you're a goober.
It's about Revelation.
No, it's not. Don't you ever disrespect Miyamoto Musashi like that, or
The
Musashi
Book of the
Miyamoto.
Seven Seals would be about the Revelation.
Musashi Miyamoto, I mean.
Musashi. Oh, we're in it again.
Back again.
Is that every video?
That's my favorite character, Dead Wong.
Oh.
How hack is that?
That's like the
Dead Wong.
Oh, what? I can't. I didn't think I'd ever forget this. It was like some Asian airliner or whatever that crashed. So we're just now finding out that the captain was Bang Ding Al.
Bang Ding Al.
Well, somebody like emailed these reporters like claiming to be someone that knew something, and they were like listing out all these obvious trolls like Something Wong.
Something.
And I'm not even kidding.
Holy shit.
And the reporter on air was reading it, just stone face.
Yes. So
co-pilot Something Wong.
We got just teleprompter and man, just fucking reading like a puppet. That's awesome. Trolls are, I'd have to say, like they're a new generation of comedy that nobody knew they needed. You know what I mean?
We Know Land. That one's a weird one.
We know land.
No, but it was crazy.
Damn, that's really on the nose too.
I was, and they were reading it on live TV, and I was like, okay. Like I heard the first. When you hear Bang Ding Al,
that's hilarious. Because it's just close enough. You know what I mean?
Bang Ding Al.
It would be worse if it was Bang Dink Al. Because dink that's a slur.
Is it?
Dink, yeah.
There's a lot of slurs
so
I don't know. Okay, that one's like Gran Torino level.
It literally is from Gran Torino. Or Dragon Lady. That's a compliment. I think.
Dragon Lady.
If I went home and called Jessica Dragon Lady.
That's kind of sexy. It's got a little sexy.
Exactly.
It's got a little sexy ring.
Like, come here, my little Dragon Lady.
Dragon Lady.
You
I
know
don't know. I bet you wouldn't say that if your girlfriend was Asian. Would you?
Oh, come on, man.
If Jessica was
of course
Asian.
I would. Jessica?
That's like Hispanic.
I know. Jessica.
She's just Filipino. That's all.
She's just Filipino.
That's the Mexico of Asia, isn't it?
No, a good friend of mine. It's a couple. It's Wesley and Mary. And I was like,
you just call them out.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine.
I wasn't gonna. I
love how you referred to them as a good friend. A good friend of mine.
I didn't mean
to
say that. Whatever.
It's a couple.
I'm stumbling. I'm sorry, but she was saying like how she's Filipino, and I was like, I've heard people call Filipino people jungle Asians. And dude, jungle Asian is so fucking funny to me.
What did she say?
She was like, "That's funny. I don't know what she said. I can't remember.
Oh, that's the most Keith response. That's funny.
Yeah. I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know what
Did she get
said because-
mad though, or
No,
was
she didn't
okay?
get
She
mad.
didn't get mad.
I can't really read people anymore. I guess. Like, I don't know.
I know
You know what I'm saying?
no
Though? You know
more.
what I mean, though,
Yeah.
right? Like, you don't go into like a wake and say like, "How's life?" You don't ever do that. You know what I'm saying?
I
But-
have.
No. Okay, I got 2 stories. Okay?
Okay.
One of them is not a firsthand. It's not from my perspective. It was
Is it from your dad?
No, it was from
Okay.
It's from a friend of mine who I saw a couple days ago.
Is it Mary and
And I don't
Wesley?
see. No. We went to high school with him.
Okay.
And I have to talk to you about
Joshua Bennard.
some stuff that he told me that he would do for us for free ski. For the potty.
Like sexual?
Yeah. Like sexual. Hold on, can you press the pause button on there? And we just start.
Oh.
Yeah, but he was gonna service us while we do the next podcast. Like, fellatio. Shit.
Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. So camera needs to be higher.
All
Okay,
right, so-
continue.
yeah, okay. All
Sorry.
right, but yeah, okay. So today I was driving home from work, and I saw this woman. I pulled up to the stop sign. I was about 2 cars back from the stop sign. Saw this woman, jean shorts, flip flops, knee-high white socks. Not bullshitting you, okay?
Okay, jorts.
Yellow, bright-ass yellow shirt, okay? Like trying to be visible. Which she
High
was.
vis, yellow.
High
Got
vis
you.
yellow.
She's a construction worker.
Hair was
T-dot.
definitely a wig. She was a black woman.
Still could be T-Dot.
Definitely. Definitely a wig, okay? Because it was bright-ass red, all right?
Ooh.
And it was almost like
Still could be T-Dot.
pixie cut length, you know what I mean? Really short. Like
Tapered
probably
away from
didn't
T-Dot.
probably didn't hang past her ears, you know what I mean?
Okay,
When it's
yeah.
down.
That's
And
really
it was,
short.
It was fucked. It was just destroyed on top of this woman's head, okay? And she is bad-mouthing every car that stopped at this stop sign, all right?
Was
And
she like homeless?
I don't know. Might have been
Okay.
a drug addict. I don't know. I don't cast the first stone, I guess.
Okay.
But because I would just got a good, healthy gut laugh from her. And she was like pointing at the cars, and someone was trying to turn in on the road, and she was just standing in the fucking middle of the street, just like, fuck you, motherfucker, all this shit. And she kept walking, was still
Okay.
pointing and yelling, all right? Pointing
Yeah.
and yelling. At nothing at this point, because she's not facing anybody.
Just
She's
God.
walking down the side. She was pissed off at God. You're right. The universe was her bitch. But she got
See how that
about
works out.
30 feet away, and I see her scratching her back, like lifting her shirt up. Then I see this bitch pull her pants down to check if there's something on her ass cheek. Not fucking with you, dude. Saw her whole ass, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? And dude, she did it, and it was so nonchalant, like she was in her own bathroom, home alone, and pulled him down, like scratched, checked with her eyes, and like kind of looked around, just pulled
she
him
do
up
the sniff?
slowly. She didn't do no sniff. Oh, she
Oh.
scratched a cheek. She didn't get. She wasn't in the.
Okay, wasn't in
She
the-
was not in the valley. She wasn't in the
She
crevice.
was on the mountainside.
Yes, she was on the plateau, as one would say. But she didn't have. Well, usually, I don't want to stereotype, but black women around here in the South, they got them thickums. You know what I mean? They got the bottoms on them.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Okay.
1,000,000%.
Okay, you're
For
a
it.
supporter. For a
Fan.
supporter.
I advocate for thick ass bitches. All right, BBWs.
Some tabs.
Yes, thick ass bitches. Yes.
That's going to be
But
the next shirt I make with
she
your
had
face on it.
no ass.
Oh.
It was like my ass, and I don't
Suffering. She's suffering from no ass at all.
yes,
So-
but everybody who knows me knows that I don't have a rear. My derriere is lacking.
Just do some squats, man.
Yeah, that was my story though. Like I saw
That was
this-
a good story.
I saw this. She seemed like she was under the influence. You know what I mean?
She probably was.
And she just whipped out her whole ass, dude, and was like, "What's that on me?" Like she had a tick or something. You know what I mean?
What's
Like,
that on there?
Nothing.
Put that down there.
But second story, and I will give credit to credit is due, but I'm not going to say your name on the podcast because it's kind of what you said was pretty risque.
I'm
This
excited.
man, we were talking about the use of the word. We were talking about the use of the F word, FAGGOT.
Okay, that F word.
Yes,
Okay, the dangerous one.
the dangerous one.
Yeah.
There's a couple dangerous ones, but that's one of the most dangerous.
It's pretty rough.
It's volatile. It is. I mean, it could combust at any moment.
Yeah.
Just playing.
So
We're talking about it, you know.
I'm like, go on.
Yeah.
Go
Please. We were just venting about it, you know, like why? I mean, we used it as a. We said it in the 4th grade. You know what I mean? Like all this whatever generational shit.
We were taught it.
My buddy chimes in. He was like, dude, I went to a gay wedding, all right? And I went up to the DJ to request a song. The DJ gave me some lip, like talking shit. And then my buddy was like, hey, how about you shut the fuck up, you fucking thing? And he was like, nobody else heard it except for the DJ.
Oh.
And the DJ was like shocked. You know, obviously you would be too if you were in that situation. You know, this scenario, you did not read the room at all, dude. Like
just a
you.
That's like a movie. That's like a movie.
Shit.
Movie level of
Definitely.
bad.
And then, come to find out later on in the night, dude was like, "Hey man, I'm straight." Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's a jitter. I don't know.
Okay.
It just comes through.
Yeah,
sometimes.
the DJ turned out to be straight, so you know, saving grace. I guess
It didn't really offend him.
right, but dude, the balls. And he was like,
that you got.
and he told me he was like, I yelled it.
I'm trying to think of an equivalent because I would say going into like an all black
church
building or church and just saying the N word, but that's different. You know, I think that's more hurtful.
Definitely, because
So
you can tell that you have visual aid to tell, you know, to be able to read the room of like, oh, this is a word that I should never use in this building. But, you know, my buddy went out on a whim and that was the first thing that came to his mind.
You know, I've had similar things like that happen to me where the one time I know I shouldn't say something, like I'm consciously avoiding it, my subconscious will pull it out when I least expect it.
You want to say it. It's always
it'll come out when I least expect it. Like it's always when someone's died. And like I'll be like super conscious of like, okay, don't make any freaking dad jokes.
And then you'll be like,
don't make
Rip.
any dad jokes. Yeah, don't make any dad jokes. And then something will come up later like, what, your dad never love you or something? And then I'll sit there for a second. And
I'm going to excuse myself.
Yeah, it'll be an awkward moment because it's fitting for the joke. And like the other people will laugh.
Yeah. But it's not.
But since I knew what had happened and they know that I know what happened, they're like, why are you
the way you are?
Why are you preying on me?
Yeah, you are a predator sometimes.
Watch how you use that word.
You know, I'm just saying,
Watch
like,
how
not
you
a
use
sexual predator. You're a verbal predator sometimes. Not with me, because I know how to. I can dish it out. I'm pretty callous.
I don't ever mean to. Well, let me rephrase that. Sometimes I mean to.
Good.
I don't always mean to be mean. Sometimes it just happens.
You just like to jab. That's fine, man.
I do like
jabbing in a humorous way. I'm saying.
I always expect people will be able to handle it.
That's where you're wrong.
Yeah,
sir.
I mean sometimes I've never really had it go horribly wrong.
Me neither.
But I've had it go wrong before. Never so bad where like I felt like I couldn't return to wherever I was at. But it's been pretty rough before.
I don't think I've ever like exiled myself from a person because I've said something just awful, like horribly timed and just offensive. I don't. Maybe I have.
There have been times where I was like, ooh, like,
oh yeah.
I'm not saying anything else.
That's one of the best feelings ever, though. Not the feeling of instant regret. The feeling after the instant regret. You know what I mean? Where you're just like, oh man.
Well, what do you do?
Yeah. What are you gonna do, man? I don't understand.
It's over.
My brain does not communicate with my mouth at all.
That's kind of how I was whenever I like placed the order on that guitar. I was like, well, what are you gonna do?
Money spent.
It's gone now.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, but just to clarify on the rescheduling of the show on the release dates, like Colton said, it's just an experiment because we've got some things in the work that take kind of top priority over the podcast. Hey. Yeah, he's over there and he's being
like whining.
Asshole.
Oh, he turned his head.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna NFT that clip.
There you go. That's a way to make quick money.
Crypt money.
Crypt money. Yeah, crypto money. Yeah, currency, I guess. But yeah, it's just an experiment because we want to make music again. I enjoy talking. Me and Colton like having conversations because this is pretty much what this is, just a conversation. Sometimes we try to elaborate more, but most of the time it's just us having a conversation.
It must be time for me to take him outside again.
Yeah, I mean, he's hitting.
He
just
not
scaled
letting
like 8 different octaves.
He's not
I'm
letting
not
it go.
bullshitting you.
He's not letting it
He
go.
started out at fucking. Yeah, he started out at bass and hit up to soprano quick. Soprano's the highest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We will come here. We will try every other. There he is. Hey, buddy. We're gonna try every other week for a while, so that means the weeks in between we can try to write music and try to play again. We haven't played in well over a year. We were talking about that earlier, and that sucks. That's a bad feeling when you want to play music.
Agreed. I agreed completely. It's just, I don't know. It's kind of disheartening after a while.
Watch my titties jiggle while I play with my dog.
I like watching your titties jiggle, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
NFT that clip.
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hard-working men like to see titty jiggle.
Just kidding.
Don't
titty
matter whose
jiggle.
titty it is, man. Male, female, trans.
Titty.
I don't give a fuck. Could be a pregnant dog titty. No. I mean, I'm just saying.
I killed AJ the other day because he was.
Okay. All right.
He was.
I thought you were gonna say I killed a dog the other day.
No.
Like, I killed AJ the other day.
No. I was doing mountain climbers and I was wearing like one of those sporty kind of slick shirts. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And it was just because when you do mountain climbers, you're like, your butt is like at the top of a V, your head's down here, your legs are on the other side, and when you're like bouncing because you're moving your legs up and down. And my shirt just kept coming all the way up, and it got to my chest. I could just feel him flopping. And it wasn't that because he wasn't laughing at that. Nobody everyone's like hey, it's a body.
Open. It's progressive.
Yeah, it does what it does. But I got up and I was like, didn't know I was gonna have both my titties out on a Monday morning. Damn.
Yes.
And he thought that was the funniest thing. And then he told me that he wants to do like a stand-up comedy night at some point in time.
Where?
I don't know. I don't know whether he wants to do it with like just friends.
Is he talking about like an open mic thing?
Kind of, but
Yeah.
like 10 or 12 people. And
oh, dude, I'd love to do that.
We just do like little cycles of people
That'd be
going
so
on.
fun.
I think I'd have to have you there.
Everybody gets 5 minutes. That's it. Because 5 minutes is an eternity, I think.
5 minutes of standing in front of people would be too long.
I could do it.
I mean, I could do it too.
I know you can.
It would just be,
oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, this is almost better than playing music.
I swear to God, I just get to talk.
Yeah. I get to try to be funny.
Never
don't try to be funny because then it'll just fall flat.
Yeah, you just say funny shit.
Boy, I flew in from Memphis today and my legs are tired.
Dude, if you just went up there and did hack fucking I would be the only person laughing because I know it's just garbage. You're just bombing up there. Oh man, dude. You definitely need to talk to him about that.
I think it'd be fun. I think that'd be a fun thing to do.
Hell yeah, I know plenty of funny people.
I'd want to do like the Joker. Because he wanted to be a comedian in the new Joker, the Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh, so you're just going to shoot AJ in the head because he's hosting
you get what you deserve. No. I just go up there with a book, and it's like real shitty. I'm just like...
All right, so...
Why did the... Sorry. Why did the cop cross the road?
Why?
Because he's a pig.
Fucking crickets.
It's just nothing. Like
that'd be awesome.
I don't think it'd be awesome. I think it'd be
bombing like that would suck so much dick.
Oh, you'd hate it. Yeah. You'd hate yourself when it was all over with.
Man, you got to talk to him about that.
That'd be really fun. We could even like host it.
We could. I'm good with that.
You do it a few times first and make sure it's gonna go well. And but South Street Comedy Club is gone, so there is no like comedy
for Jackson
in Jackson.
And I'll go ahead and guarantee that someone will do a oh God, what's his name? More cowbell. What's his name?
More cowbell. Christopher Walken.
Yeah, somebody will do a Christopher Walken impression.
How much money you want to put on it?
$30.
All right, I'll call it. That they won't. I'll call it. Yeah, I'll bet counter that $30 they won't do a Christopher.
Well, impressions are easy, and they're usually always funny.
I know. This you have the ratio is in your favor that someone's going to do it. I just feel like they won't.
God,
I don't know.
That'd be cool though. That would be fun.
But we're wanting to make music.
Yeah, fuck comedy.
And
nothing's fun.
We're kind of building some stuff up. We're trying to do 2-piece. We've mentioned this before. I know. We talk about it a lot. I know. We fucking talk. I know. Tell me about it.
The equivalent weight of a 4-piece, but it is a 2-piece.
Man. Yeah, it's going to be a heavy stage.
I don't know if I've told this I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but I've mentioned to Colton that I would love to do a parody version of the Black Keys and call it the Fat Keys.
The Fat Keys, yeah.
Oh, man, that'd be so cool.
I mentioned, I think I was talking to Josh Shaw the other day, because they just got signed, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. It's like an indie label. I was talking to him.
Nice.
And I was explaining to him like what we were trying to do, and he was like, "Oh, like the White Stripes." And I got mad for a minute. I didn't tell him I was mad, but I was like,
Dude, you should have told him I'm transitioning too. You should have just dove right into it.
Well, Keith is halfway through.
Yeah. His estrogen treatments have been going, smooth.
The doctor was really ecstatic about how smoothly.
His tits are bigger now.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
It's fantastic.
We have a good time. They're a little sensitive, too.
Yeah.
Recording's always a blast.
He lactates beer, though, not milk. Like, what the hell?
Lactates
bourbon
out of the left.
Yes, dude.
Spiced rum.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm with that. That'd be awesome.
No, but we're going to try to do some more stuff. So
yeah,
having the podcast is because mentally, listen, Keith doesn't even know this. I got to the point where we're kind of extremists. We've talked about it before.
Slick.
I'm still kind of an extremist. So like, I thought, well, if we're gonna fucking do music,
we're not doing the podcast.
We're not gonna do the podcast anymore. Yeah. And I was still thinking like that for a while, and I don't have it off the table completely.
We can do both.
I never have it off the table completely, but Keith's gonna be my rock.
Yeah. Your rock, I guess. Dude,
has no one ever called you their rock before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
A few women have. And then I fucking shat on their heart.
Oh,
shat in their heart, excuse me.
That's what's the logistics on that?
They're dead.
Oh, okay.
I murdered them.
Well, probably shouldn't admit that. Make that clip an NFT.
Love kills, dude.
Make that clip an NFT.
Love hurts.
Love bites.
Is it bites?
I don't know. I think that's
we're just
after
rambling.
hurts. I don't know. I'm done. I have nothing else to. We need to plug. Just start plugging.
Whatever.
We're 50. We're an hour in. We're done. We're done.
Okay.
We're done.
All right. God, yell about it.
I will. My dog just shit in the floor. We have to.
He has not, dude. Oh yeah, mentioning that. I was talking to my mom, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm only caught up to the episode where Colton's dog pissed in the floor."
Oh,
and
that's just
dude,
when it starts getting good.
I got a good cackle. I was like, I remember that puddle.
Dude, that was so brutal because we did the intermission thing.
And we were like, you could hear it audibly.
You started laughing because I realized what was happening. I was just like,
just defeated.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please no. So she's only the puppies pee everywhere?
Yeah. I was like, you are in for a treat. I was like, please don't listen to Technomancer.
Our best. You didn't like Technomancer?
No, I was just like, it's very vulgar. In the first 2 minutes, it's so vulgar.
Is it? I don't even remember how vulgar.
Pussy and fucking UTI and
that's right when we were.
Yeah, we were Miss American Pie or whatever.
That's right when we were doing the shirts, and like,
oh yeah.
I had to get 2 shirts to my cousins, and I only see them when I'm at the family dinner on Sundays.
Okay.
So my grandparents and father have been begging to listen to the podcast.
Nope.
And I just keep telling them, like, well, you can find it. Because I know they can't. I know they don't know how to look for it. So I'm like, it's on the internet. Don't worry. So I knew if I showed up with the shirts with the tag and everything on it, that my cousins would talk about it, and then I'd have to pull it up on the iPad. And I'd have to go to the very first episode.
One, you'd have to.
There's
You'd
no
have
way.
to.
Well, here's the first one. There's like 50.
Yeah.
Let's hear the last one.
It ain't uploaded yet.
I don't.
This version of the iPad doesn't support the
I'm not
latest-
responsible for what my co-hosts say.
You cursed a lot in the last one too,
I know that's why I can't say that.
but you didn't say a lot like I did. I went really hard for no reason. I was just feeling it, man. I suffer from latrine lip. Oh, he just jabbed him. And everybody, you can find me on Instagram at PVPI_Lord. You can find Leo walking around the block trying to whatever he wants to do.
I'm finding him at my house. So
Facebook, obviously, Keith Yap. Colton, your personal.
I'm at Hunt the Colton everywhere. Hunt the Colton, literally everywhere on Snapchat.
Everything.
Everything is at Hunt the Colton. If you need audio work done, it's Hunt the Sound.
Hunt the Sound. Hell yeah.
Real easy to do. The
Boys
podcast.
got business cards.
Did you do the podcast?
I was about
plug?
to. If you want me
Okay,
to.
do the podcast. plug.
Everywhere, other than
I got sidetracked with the
I
dog.
think Snapchat and
We don't have Snapchat.
no Snapchat. We don't have a Reddit. Nothing like
We really
that.
have 3 social media.
3 social medias: Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and they're all at BWLT Podcast.
Yeah, bacon,
White bread,
lettuce,
nope,
and
nope.
no.
White bread,
Oh, what's a W thing?
bacon.
Whiskey.
Yes, bacon, whiskey, lettuce, tomato podcast.
That's it.
BWLT Podcast. It's obviously on every hashtag that I post about the podcast, or that the page posts about the podcast, or the podcast posts about the podcast. Yeah, I'm just playing. Sorry, I was just trying to see how many times I could say podcast.
That's about it.
But that's all we have. Yeah, make sure to we have a YouTube channel, obviously, and it is at Big Word Little Thought. Big Word,
Comma.
Little Thought.
And you can find us. Just type that in. We're like the first thing that pops up now.
Yep, and it's
So.
THOUGHT, not THOT. Everybody, I don't know how.
We use proper English here, proper grammar.
Yeah. It's bourgeoisie, not bougie. Okay, just playing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. That's just true.
That's
though.
all right.
That's
That's
just
all
true. But yeah, that's it, man. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Comment,
Yeah.
interact with us if you want to hear us talk about something. Please comment. You can fucking call me if you want to. We're always. I mean, our socials are always open, man, all the time.
And if you haven't picked up your shirt from me, for the love of all things good in this world, come get it. Jenny, I'm talking to you. What are you doing? You haven't returned my phone calls?
Damn, for real?
No, she
Oh,
has. I'm
okay,
just.
okay.
I was gonna go into a skit of some
Yeah,
kind.
that's
but
fine.
I don't know. It's over. There's only 3 shirts left. That
3? No,
well,
2.
There's 2 shirts for sure left. There may be a third come up if the individual chooses to not follow through.
Yeah, we have a medium and 2 2Xs.
We'll have 1 2X for sure. We have a second one that's probably.
Okay, so
It's all but confirmed that we're gonna have a second
Okay.
2X. So a 2X and a medium.
if you guys want it,
If you sweet talk me enough, I'll go ahead and.
hey, small shirt size wearers, if you want that 2X, you can sleep in it.
That's very true. It's
It mi-
comfy.
Might be weird in sleeping though.
And plus, with that big vinyl, if you want to wear it around your house, that big vinyl thing, don't worry about spilling stuff on it. I've pointed that out in the beginning.
Man.
It's a really good.
You get that hot sauce from where's that place? Taco Bell?
Wow, you forgot
Damn.
Taco Bell.
Literally,
There's a Taco Bell cantina in Nashville, by the way. It's like a music venue.
my fatness is
It's
I
like a
guess
music
withering
venue.
away. Cantina? Really? That's pretty
It's
cool.
like a music venue, like for real.
Bet
But
you-
anyways,
I bet you can get all the special items on that one.
get
But,
out from back
Yeah,
there, boy.
the dog is trying to unplug all the,
He
the
really
console
is
and
behind
the
everything.
computer. And
Come here.
Leo. All right. So everybody,
This is falling apart.
we will see you week after next. Be
Sounds
easy.
good. I love you all. Bye.